Happy Tuesday. Since it is 9/9/2025 today, and 2025 reduces to the number 9 in numerology using phatic addition, I figured that today we would read a little bit from the Cosmic Numerology book by Jen King, and read about the number 9. So we've got 9 here, and it is represented by the planet. Did I just say planet? It's represented by the planet Mars, and keywords here are magnetic, courageous, and victorious. All right, so that's the energy happening right now. Some of the energy, at least. Okay, so the number 9. Different cultures revere or fear the number 9. As the last single-digit number, it is considered the number of completion. In modern Western numerology and astrology, there are 9 celestial planets in addition to Earth. The Sun and Moon are included as planets. There are also many examples in which 9 represents this completion. The 108 beads of the Mala prayer beads, the 360 degrees of a complete circle, and the 9 months of a human pregnancy, to name just a few. In Chinese culture, the number 9 is an auspicious number and is known as the number of heaven, while in Japan, it is unlucky to say 9 because it sounds familiar to the word for pain, torture, or agony. Ancient Pythagorean numerologists believed 9 was an unlucky number because it falls 1 short of 10, which was seen as a number of perfection. Because 9 is considered a number of completion, it is also by the same token a number of beginnings and of great potential. When the number 9 is multiplied by any other number, the result will always add up to 9. For example, 9 times 5, 45, and 4 plus 5 equals 9. Or 9 times 24 equals 216, and 2 plus 1 plus 6 equals 9. Or 9 times 5,846 equals 52,614, which equals 18, which equals 9. However large the number, with phatic addition, it becomes 9. The number 9 has been through a lot to get where it is. It has many associations with difficulties and battling suffering, and becoming tough and strong from that. There is plenty of power associated with 9, including physical, mental, magical, and spiritual power. The number 9 also represents humanitarians, crusaders, and worthy cause fighters of the world who have become wise and seek to aid the downtrodden, the abused, and the needy. Being of service, finding purpose, and standing up for what's right is a very 9 approach to life. So some of the key things that stuck out to me in that excerpt, or what have you, was that, number 1 was that in Chinese culture, it's an auspicious number, but in Japanese culture, it sounds too familiar to the word for pain, torture, or agony, which I find those two dualities actually kind of make sense, because you can't have light without the dark, right? You can't have happiness without a little bit of sadness to know what happiness is in the first place. And so it kind of makes sense that this 9 has this dualistic, even if you think about it, if you flip the 9 upside down, it's a 6, you know what I mean? And sixes represent harmony. So I do feel in this way that 9 is about closing cycles and taking all that you've learned, and that's what it said too, right? It's a number that is associated with difficulties and battling suffering. And when you think about it, when you're getting to this point of completion, there is probably a likelihood that you fell down and got back up a couple times. You got knocked back a couple of steps, right, before you got to move forward again. But you kept going, and it's making me think of the number, or of the card, the 9 of Wands specifically. From that, because the Nine of Wands is a card that represents persistence. It represents not getting back up again. Not getting back up again. It represents getting back up again. I always tell people it makes me think of that song from Trolls, Get Back Up Again, you know? But, or not Hoobastank. What is that one? You know who I'm talking about. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Is it Hoobastank? It doesn't matter. I don't think it's Hoobastank. And I'm gonna feel really dumb when someone corrects me, but anyway. Okay, so, also, I just want to mention that I feel like today is especially impactful with this number 9 energy, because not only is number 9, like, do we have 999 with the dates, but then on top of that, because as we talked about in the reading, or like the excerpt, about how any number multiplied by 9 is always going to equal 9. So my point from that is that when you add up even 9 plus 9 from like the 9th month plus the 9th day plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, that equals in itself 9. So you have 999, that all equals 9. Plus today is Tuesday, which is ruled by Mars, and henceforth, I believe, connected to the number 9 because of that. I feel that this energy is very significant, and that there are cycles that are coming to an end, but also beginnings, and it's not about leaving anything behind. It's about entering this new state with more intention, with more awareness, with all of the knowledge that you've gained from the last cycle, however long it may have been for you, and stepping into this new one is what I'm feeling. So let's get a little message. Ooh, that one wanted to jump out. Yes, okay, so cycles ending. Heartbreak, cycles of heartbreak, cycles of letting stuff that just is not it's letting those things that cause us pain. It's not just, and we talked about how, and 3 is a, denominator of 9. But anyway. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Swords. So yeah, I feel like we're ending the heartache. We're ending the time where we live in pain, where we accept pain as part of life. I mean, yes, it is part of life, but we don't have to stay in it, and we don't have to, we can choose to, instead of staying in the pain, transmute the pain. Take that pain, take what we've learned, take those lessons that were hard, and turn them into something useful to us. Whether it leads to your life purpose or, I don't know. All right. What else do we need to know with this 3 of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing boundaries. Is she on a phone? Oh, no. It's like her. This is a really pretty deck. I love the green foiled edges. I don't know if this lighting is, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, yes, I feel like the endings come because we are getting so clear and drawing the boundaries and being more intentional. She doesn't mess around. She doesn't mess around. She's the tough love kind of queen. She says, okay, yes, but like, let's keep moving. Let's get out of this. Yeah, because Queen energy is water energy, right? And Swords energy is air. So it's like, it makes me think of like a fresh rain, like a wind after the fresh rain. You know what I mean? That breeze and breathing in that clean, pure air. That's what this is giving me. What else? Five of Wands. So I feel like with this Five of Wands, the universe, God, Spirit, Source is urging us to just go after what we want, to stop allowing all of these other things to get in the way. It's clearing, the universe is clearing the blocks right now because we are closing cycles, because we are choosing to see this. Okay, so I'm seeing like all this red and then this little fairy-like creature, little human. Makes me think of Ariete. I haven't seen it, but anyway, that's what it reminds me of. And maybe this is from that. Who knows? But like this bird, I feel like, okay, so being blue, it's making me think of the throat chakra, speaking up, speaking out, saying no to all of the blockages. But I feel like that's the universe, because that's you. Like the universe is like, yeah, get on. We're getting through these blockages. So I don't know. Anyway, and at the bottom of that deck, we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like things are gonna be changing really quickly, and all it's gonna take is choice, making the choice, making the conscious decision, making the intention to close out the cycles. We know what's been asked of, like we know what's been calling our souls to be closed out. We know what has been calling our souls to step into. So stop fearing that and just step into it. And yes, it is gonna come fast and it's gonna be a lot, but you're gonna be able to handle it. And we've got the World here. I'm sorry, I'm just gazing at the card myself. I've only used this deck like once, so I haven't seen all of the depictions, but yeah, I just feel like we're at this point where we are ready to remove the blindfold. We're ready to be intentional. We're ready to co-create and just because it's here. I'm gonna show you the Nine of Wands in this deck. Oh, and we've got the Nine of Cups right behind it. Oh my god. Okay. By the way, the reason is because I mentioned the blindfold, and this one doesn't have a blindfold, but the Two of Swords was right behind the World, and often that person is depicted, and she is, in fact, closing her eyes, closing her ears. She doesn't want to see. She doesn't want to make a choice. It's like that overwhelm. It's almost like she's overwhelmed, like with the decision. But I think that's the thing, is it's not about a decision. It's it's not about a choice to make with your head. It's a choice to make with your heart. It's a choice to make with your heart. And that's what is the cycle that's closing, is that you're not living from a place of pain anymore. You're not living from a place of fear. You're living from a place of love, from a place of gratitude and excitement for what's next. And so back to these two nines, okay? The Nine of Wands was there, and I wanted to show you, but like right beneath it was the Nine of Cups. And I just love this energy, because for me it's saying, like, because you didn't stop going, because you kept pushing, because you kept fueling your fire, you now get to sit back and enjoy all of the fruit that is being bore? I don't know. You're just, because you put in the effort, because you put in the time, because you put in the persistence and the work and the resilience, you built the resilience, you now, it doesn't have to, we don't stay here. We don't stay in this need for resilience. We get to live in this space of peace, of joy, of fulfillment, wishes coming true. Like, how beautiful is that? Anyway, it's coming. The Three of Wands, it's coming. Something really, really great is on its way to you. You know what it is. I don't, but you do. And I'm excited for you. Mostly because I'm excited for myself too. This energy resonates with me just the same, and I think that's why we found this reading together, right? And so thank you for sitting here with me today and living in this 9 energy with me for a few minutes here. And may all the cycles closing open the doors to just the most beautiful, wondrous dreams that you've had in your life. 2 more messages. 3 more messages. We've got Temperance, 3 of Cups, and a Star. Oh my God. Look at this beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. It's also blue. I'm telling you. We're just going through some major upgrades. Love you.